Twin Cities News Talk supports the MN AIDS Walk Sunday, May 17th at Minnehaha Park. Join us and over 3,000 others for the 28th year of walking towards a Minnesota without HIV or AIDS. With a beautiful 6-mile route along the Mississippi River, you can help too. Register to walk at TwinCitiesNewsTalk.com, keyword community. Can't make it this year? You can donate at TwinCitiesNewsTalk.com, also keyword community.
Welcome back to the show, Up and Adam. I'm Jack Tomzak. That is Andrew Lee.
Yeah. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. Hitting the buttons with her fat paws is Lump.
Smashing the buttons more.
Radio. If you'd like to see what it's like inside the studio, go to centralmediaservices.com/upandadam or find the link on Facebook and or Twitter and check out the live video feed. Coming up at 8 o'clock, comedian Tim Slagle, Third Wheels, comedian Kostaki Economopoulos will be in as guest, and then at 8:15, Ben Johnson with the City Pages to tell us what the hit people are reading about. But now, what listeners may not know is that for almost every news story, Andrew writes a parody song.
Well, I've been doing radio a long time.
Oh.
All right, I've been in this business for a long time, and I like to think I know what works.
You like to think that.
Parody songs are proven ratings grabbers. People love a good parody song. So in preparation for most of our shows, I look ahead at the stories that we are likely to cover, and I have a parody song produced for them. But you and I, this is a point of disagreement that we often have. You're not a fan of the parody song, so oftentimes they don't get played.
I like things that are funny and good. And oftentimes, your ideas aren't.
These parody songs are hilarious and amazing.
So a rare opportunity. We're going to hear some of the songs.
So what I decided to do, a compromise, is I've taken snippets of each of the parody songs. We've got 4 parody songs about 4 stories or 4 things that we've talked about on the show this week.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play them, and then the listeners have to guess which stories in order these songs are referencing. First listener to get all 4 correctly will win the ProFlowers gift certificate.
Okay.
All right. Not complicated.
Nope.
All right. We think we know what we're doing here.
Yep.
Julian in St. Paul, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. You ready for this?
Well, I think I'm the first victim, but okay.
All right. Here we go. You're going to hear 4 snippets of parody songs. You have to guess the stories in the correct order to find out if you win. Ready? Here we go.
If you're unhappy and want to show it, burn it down. Off to Orlando he did go down. All that way for 2 rides, heat and the crowds. He's come out, he's Republican, no doubt. I'm sure he'd say it louder, but a lady doesn't shout.
Right? Hilarious and awesome. Am I correct?
Well, look forward to more parody songs next week because that was good stuff. I'll give
Julian,
you that.
can you identify what stories those were referencing? And you have to get all 4 correct. I'm not going to tell you which ones you got correct until the end.
You know what? Nothing came over the phone, and I'm still listening to it online. So, or on the radio. But yeah, I just.
Oh, so it didn't. He couldn't hear it.
Yes, it didn't come over the phone.
I blame Lump.
I can fix that. Give me 1 second.
So what am I supposed to sing a parody song?
Here's what I'll do.
Now that you're running away?
I will play it again.
Oh, thank goodness.
For those listeners that are on hold and did not get to hear it while I run in there and fix it. So stand by.
Sounds good.
SATURDAY, buy, because the next day stores are locked tight. If you're unhappy and you know it, burn your town. If you're unhappy and want to show it, burn it down. Off to Orlando he did go down. All that way for 2 rides, heat and the crowds. He's come out, he's Republican, no doubt. I'm sure he'd say it louder, but a lady doesn't shout.
All right, Julian, did you get that?
Yeah, I think I only got maybe 2.
All right, tell us what you got.
I think the first one might be about the Wild, the playoff, and then the
continue.
second one was about the Boston stuff the riots in Boston,
Okay.
and that's about it.
No dice. Thanks, Julian, for playing.
All right. We'll try this again. Brian in Oakdale, would you like to hear the songs again?
Oh, sure.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
SATURDAY, buy, because the next day stores are locked tight. If you're unhappy and you know it, burn your town. If you're unhappy and want to show it, burn it down. Off to Orlando he did go down, all that way for 2 rides, heat and the crowds. He's come out, he's Republican, no doubt. I'm sure he'd say it louder, but a lady doesn't shout.
Brian in Oakdale, what do you think? Do you know what stories those songs are referring to?
I've only got 2 of the 4.
Okay. We let him tell us what those are.
You want to? It doesn't matter.
I'm
You only got
interested
2
in
of
just
4.
getting to 9 o'clock.
Dan
Take as
in
much time as you'd
Bloomington,
like.
good morning.
Oh, you know what? You should let him tell us what he thought.
No, I don't want to make it easier for you.
I'd really hate to waste your time by playing them again because I can't figure it out. But I'm going to guess maybe the Wild, the burning down of Baltimore, and the Republican guy who, senator or whatever, or congressman that made send a picture of his junk to another dude.
No, I'm
No, you're thinking of Andrew Lee. He's not in Congress.
John in Oak Grove. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Good morning. Well, Wild, Baltimore, Bruce Jenner, and the politician.
And politician. No, sorry, that is incorrect.
Thank you, John. I think we're going to need more people. Actually, no, I think Christian and Andover. We'll get to him. We'll get this.
Rob and Blaine had called in first, so
Yep.
we'll go to him first. Good morning, Rob.
Hey,
Hey, Rob.
I'm going to go with Wild, the riots in Baltimore, Adrian Peterson, and Bruce Jenner.
No dice, Rob. Thanks for playing.
I will say 2 out of those 4 were correct, but I won't say which ones.
One more time.
All right, let's
play them because I think I've got high hopes for Christian and Andover.
Let's play this again. Listen carefully and listen to the lyrics. This is important.
SATURDAY, buy, because the next day stores are locked tight. If you're unhappy and you know it, burn your town. If you're unhappy and want to show it, burn it down. Off to Orlando he did go down, all that way for 2 rides, heat and the crowds. He's come out, he's Republican, no doubt. I'm sure he'd say it louder, but a lady doesn't shout.
so great.
Christian in Andover. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, what do you think? You know what those are about?
Maybe. Let's see.
All right.
Is it Sunday liquor sales not passing, Baltimore rioting, Jack going to Orlando, and Bruce Jenner changing his personality?
We have a winner.
Very good. You got them all correct. Nicely done. Why were people thinking the Wild?
I don't know. Believe it or not, I listen to the show occasionally.
Yes.
We've picked up on that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I did, Jack, at your behest, I did take a couple of days off after the dream I had, so
I appreciate that.
I'm rested and refreshed now, trying to be normal.
Excellent.
All right, you have won a $100 ProFlowers gift certificate. Congratulations. Make sure to use that on somebody special, not lump.
Don't worry, my wife actually is at the hospital right now giving birth to her first son. So,
Oh, wow.
so it gets
And
perfect.
why aren't
Well,
you
good
there?
for you for calling a radio show during
Yeah, what
that
are you
important
doing?
event.
I'd like to be there, but Up and Adam's on.
Are you not the father? Is that the problem?
No, I actually am the father. It's just I have a contract that I can't take a break from. I almost can't get out of it to work or to not work. So
Well, congratulations. That's exciting
Yep,
news. And
wonderful.
And thank you
wonderful
for
news.
choosing to listen to our show instead of being with your wife during the birth of your child.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. I
explain that
appreciate your
contract.
dedication.
In 25 years
No,
in
I said
therapy.
that okay.
Congratulations on one, birth of your kid, but more importantly, winning.
More
a radio
importantly,
contest.
exactly. Lump will get your information. Hang on, Christian.
All right, boss man, when we come back, what are we going to be talking about?
I got some leftover stuff in the news bag, some weird crime stories in the area, and a Texas Republican making us all look stupid.
Sounds good.
Up and at 'em on Twin Cities News Talk, AM 11.